live in Studio B with your day-to-day BYU sports play-by-play alongside Jarom Jordan. I am Spencer Linton.
Go
and
Hawks.
we welcome in the third member of our desk crew right now, Blaine Fowler, getting ready for After Further Review. Blaine, welcome back to the show.
Good to be here, guys.
Did you watch my Seahawks win last night?
Yes, I did.
That was pretty exciting.
Yeah, that's a great matchup. That's a good rivalry. It was a fun game.
And Fred Warner was amazing.
Yeah, Fred has been amazing since day one in the league. And I want to say it's not surprising, but it is a little surprising. That
So immediately did
right, that dominating that early in your career, he has been lights out.
10 tackles, 2 sacks, forced fumble.
I think if you were to ask the organization, like, who's been your biggest surprise in the last 2 years, they wouldn't even hesitate, and they'd go, wow, this guy's just playing so far beyond where we thought he was. But now they expect him to play like that all the time. He's Pro Bowl performance level. It's crazy. It's really
awesome.
The last guy from this state like that's Bobby Wagner. So
another Seahawk.
Yeah.
So they're both out, like, because he went up and they thought he was really good, but man, he was just immediately good, and he's been one of the best players in the league. And I think he was an unbelievably pleasant surprise for the Seahawks. And I think that's what Warner's been for the Niners. It's awesome.
Yeah, over the past 4 years, there's been this kind of injection of BYU high-level performing in the NFL between Fred Warner and Kyle Van Noy when he got traded to the Patriots, Daniel Sorensen doing his thing with the Chiefs, Taysom Hill, Jamal Williams, Michael Davis. Who's your favorite Cougar to watch right now in the NFL?
That's hard. I love watching Taysom because they lived right by us and we're close to him. And so it's just so fun, and you just don't know what they're going to do to utilize him. So it's really exciting. But I have a special spot in my heart for Michael Davis. Because if you guys remember, we can go back a few years back on this show. In fact, I think it was. People were saying, well, BYU can't do this or can't do that because they just don't get the talent at corner. And I said, and even though he's kind of playing part-time, I said, Michael Davis is an NFL corner. Like, I've watched him. He runs a legit 4.40. He's rangy. He can run with anybody. We don't play the style of defense that maximizes his skills, but he's as good as anybody Alabama has right now.
You got raked over the coals on
People
social
ask
media.
me if I had taken up smoking marijuana. They said, what is Blaine on drugs? Like, what is wrong with him? I'm like, no, you guys don't understand. Like, BYU's playing a ton of zone and making calls at the, like, if he's the kind of guy on one-on-one on practice would just shut people down. If he was in a man-based system, I knew he'd be really good. And by the way, I think we can go back and look at what those two corners from Alabama are doing right now that year. And Michael's playing better than they are. I don't even know if they're even in the league anymore. Michael's a starter in the league.
Pretty incredible.
So I have a little bit of a soft spot in my heart for Michael because he lived up to. He made me look good, so I'm a big, huge fan.
Okay, I love it.
I recall you saying that. Yeah.
I actually believe it was on this show.
It was.
And I got hammered on Twitter. I usually don't read it, but people kept coming to me and going, hey, people are saying you're smoking dope. I'm like, okay.
All right, then.
Where Blaine was right.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we need to do. Okay, let's talk about the Zach Wilson situation. So we saw him last week before the game warming up against Liberty. Had a little bit of a kind of a brace on his thumb there. If he's cleared to play, should he start a little bit against Idaho State?
Should play for sure if he's ready to roll. And they're just increasing his volume every day. So last week he tossed the ball, but he really didn't go take snaps and participate in 11-on-11 or any of that. This week he's taking reps, right? But they're going to bring him along slowly. Obviously, Baylor has shown that Zach doesn't have to play in this game to be able to have the game managed extremely well by the quarterback and play well and win, right? The next couple weeks, in fact. But I do believe they want to bring him along so that he is 100% understanding what they're trying to get done on offense by the time they play San Diego State, who's a very good defensive football team. And so I don't know that I say you see how the week goes. So I can't tell you today on Tuesday, and I'll go to practice and watch, but I don't know that they can tell you on Tuesday how he is. If they get to Thursday and they go, well, he's all go 100% no problem, you would consider starting him. But if you're going along saying, hey, he's pretty good, let's continue this progression with him. Let's get him 5 series or 4 series in this game, and then let's get him more than that next week, and then let's have him ready to go full go against San Diego State. That's a good plan in my mind. So the plan is based on how he feels. And it's not on how he feels today after practice. It's how he feels tomorrow after he practiced today. Does he have swelling? Is it sore? Or does it feel good? can they increase the volume tomorrow because he has no pain and feels strong tomorrow? So it's a day-by-day thing, and I think that he determines how many reps he gets based on how he goes through practice this week.
And it will have been 7 weeks on Saturday. So it's been a minute, right?
There's no problem with the bone.
minute.
The bone's healed, right? So, but when it's been immobile, you lose a little bit of strength, and so he's working to get all of the strength back in there. And I don't know if we talked about it here, we talked about it in AFR. The two most important digits on your hand to throw are your thumb and your index finger, right? So when you throw the football,
Here.
Yeah. So when you throw the ball, this is your stabilizing digit. So this is what constitutes your grip. This is what holds the ball in your hands and allows you to get torque on the football is your thumb. And then when you throw the ball comes out of your hand. The last two fingers that come off the ball, you rotate your hand down this way, and the last finger that comes off the ball is your index finger. So that's how you get rotation on the ball, and that's why the ball rotates this way. So these two fingers, like you could probably tape this one to this one and get away with it. You could be weak in your pinky and get away with it. You can't get away with these two fingers not being healthy. And so it's important that he has strength. It's that he has strength in that. The two most important digits on a thrower's hand are his thumb and his index finger. And they want him to be 100% strength before they throw him out there and say, take all the snaps. And I think what they're doing with him is smart. It's the time of year with the schedule that they can do this and bring him along, have him really ready to go for San Diego State in the bowl game.
Part-time hand specialist Blaine Fowler with us on BYU Sports Nation. The Cougars have won 3 games in a row, and we think, okay, yeah, that's pretty good, but it's kind of a bigger deal than maybe we're thinking because, as we presented earlier on the show, it's been over 1,000 days since BYU had a 3-game win streak in football, and it's going to be 5, maybe 6, maybe 7. Is it a big deal to you that BYU has won 3 games in a row right now?
Well, I'm going to go back to what you guys just talked about in your last segment. It's a huge deal because it started with Boise State and Utah State. And I felt like Boise State, I'm not going to lie, I wasn't 100% confident they could beat them. I felt like it felt like a must win. It felt like a huge game. And they stepped up and did it against a ranked opponent at home. It was huge. And then they followed it up with a really good performance against Utah State. And so I think 3 wins in a row and 5 and 6 and 7 is really, really big for momentum. But more importantly was those first 2 games and how they stepped up to the plate under extreme pressure and performed at a high level against those 2 teams. That's the most important and most impressive thing to me, because I think the team found out about themselves. They changed things they were doing strategically on both sides of the ball going into those 2 games. And I feel like the team found an identity in those 2 games that they can roll with now moving forward, not just through the bowl game, but with everybody coming back next year that they have coming back, this thing rolls into next year. And we're going to look back next year and go, the Boise State and Utah State, the start of that win streak last year, changed things at BYU, and that was the turning point for the program.
Absolutely. 19 seniors will play their final home game. The good news is Zane Anderson and Troy Warner and Chris Wilcox will come back. And I look at that list at Diane Gonwolaku and Aleva Hefo and Austin Lee, Moroni Laluputa, a lot of good players. But you're right. BYU does return a lot going into next year.
And where big-time guys are going, big-time guys are coming back, isn't it? So you're going to lose Austin and Diane, who are phenomenal players. You're going to get Troy and Chris back. Now, going into this year, we all think we had them all in the secondary. It was like, this is a Pac-12 secondary. Isn't it nice, though, when you lose those 2 key players, you get 2 key players back. So it almost feels like you have 11 starters coming back on defense next year.
Which BYU senior will the Cougars miss the most?
This one's not hard for me, Diane. Because especially when they made these changes a couple weeks ago defensively, they made him around Diane. Like
he's that good.
You can make an argument that Kairos is the most talented player on the defense, but the best player on the defense is Diane.
Yes.
I think back. So, okay, Boise State, they're going to play a lot, 12 personnel, 11 personnel, meaning 1 back, 1 tight end, 1 back, 2 tight ends. They're more traditional. Okay, let's take Diane, move him let's play him at safety and put him in the box because he's going to have to be involved in the run game because he's our best tackler in the open field. Okay, now Utah State, let's put him on, they literally are putting him in positions to take advantage. How about the end of the Liberty game? Gandy Golden is as good as we thought. He is an NFL guy. Last drive, this guy cannot go down and kill us and win the game. Diane, move out and cover him. Doesn't matter where he goes, you go cover the guy. So he's the best player on your defense, and he's universally loved by everybody on the team. He's an unbelievable leader. His work ethic is second to none. His talent level is, I think he can play in the NFL.
Sure.
And and he's going to surprise people because on the pro day, everybody's thinking, nah, he's really physical. He's got great feet. He's got great skills. But is he fast enough?
Yes.
You watch him go pop off a 4.4 something in pro day, and then everybody's going to go, oh, whoa. He's faster than we thought he was, and his production is off the charts. Yeah, this guy, we want this guy in our camp. And I think because of who he is and the way he can lead and all that, he can be an NFL guy. So to me, that one's not close. And that's not – Austin Lee's done a phenomenal job in the back end of calling everything. On the offensive side, Aleva's had a huge contribution. Let's see, Micah Sr.
Micah Simon has become a really good receiver.
I think Micah Simon maybe is the biggest surprise because I knew he was a good leader, but man, has he made some big catches and had some big contributions. So you think about how big a contribution those guys have made, and I'm saying it's not close. Diane's the guy that you're going to go, wow, he was phenomenal this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
More Blaine Fowler on after further review tonight. He's going to tell us how BYU scores 50-plus points against Idaho State.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
And they might,
60
I like what you guys just, they might play 3 quarterbacks and still score.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay,
Good
awesome.
stuff. Thanks, Blaine.
All right, thanks, guys.
Coming